In 21 years, I noticed a huge difference in the language children had, whether it was their home language or English. The lack of language was really starting to strike me, that between 2 and 3, we would expect children to be speaking in small to, slightly longer sentences. But now the norm for us, and this could be working or unwaged parents, that 2-year-olds would not be speaking in more than, they might have a vocab of 10 words, and by the time they were 3 they would have very basic sentences that not many people could understand. So the actual language development I noticed really changing. I do put it down to screens and parents' lack of engagement, that it was common for me to see children wanting to talk to their parents at whatever level that language looked like, excitedly dragging them to the garden or showing them a bike that they'd just learnt to ride, and the parents holding a phone in their hands and saying, wait a minute, I'm just texting or I'm just emailing. That I know it's a busy world, but parents are showing less and less like real, present, I'm there, I'm listening time. And they would say things like, have they been good? Did they earn the iPad in the car? And I'd think, oh my gosh, that's, this is a double-edged sword. I'd say, oh, they're always good. But maybe they want to sing to you. And I think that is, the biggest contributor in talking to teachers in other centres that I worked with, doing provisional registration. That was huge across the board. Busy working parents, taking their child home, putting them in front of the TV or the iPad, and them not having any real engagement. They were spending time, they were physically in the same environment, but there's little interaction.